We have a couple cool things to look at today. The brown suit Wolverine released already. I mean, I'm still waiting to even get my deluxe version of the yellow suit, so I guess I wouldn't be surprised if somehow I get the brown suit before that one at this point. But we've got that to look at. We have the Avengers versus Aliens Miles Morales to look at. We're not going to focus on that one, but we'll take a look. And then there were two other pretty awesome surprise announcements for the 25th anniversary from Hot Toys, and yeah, they're cooking. I'm pretty excited for one of them, so we'll take a look. And yeah, we're starting out with Wolverine. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the head sculpt looks kind of crazy. I mean, it's got a bunch of wrinkles. It doesn't look like him as much as like the yellow suit. And I was saying I like it. And yeah, I still like it. So here it does look kind of crazy. I will admit the kind of eyes, the eye position for this photo. And honestly, to me, this isn't really a great blogger photo because you can see the wrist peg here. They bent the wrist in. You can see some of the skin under the gauntlet when it's supposed to be one piece. And the way they position the head and the eyes. Yeah, this isn't a great photo, but it's one of the first like large ones I saw, so I just put it here. So with bad posing, you know, any figure can look bad, and this pose for me isn't very great, but with good posing, any figure can look good as well. So let's look at some more photos. And these photos are pretty good. So you can see the seamless arms. They look very good, of course. I know some people are saying the shoulder pads are kind of pushed up a little too high, and I kind of agree. So it would have been nice if they got them to push down a little, but then again, they had to compensate for like the shoulders on the seamless arms, and they probably just reused the same seamless arms from, of course, the deluxe version of them. So they probably just reused those seamless arms, just put a different gauntlet over it because you can take these off, of course, and yeah, just did that for it. But it looks good here on the left, and on the right, it looks good as well. And yeah, I do really like the head sculpt. I don't know why so many people were complaining about it because I think it looks good. I mean, if you didn't think it looks good and you didn't get the figure, then yeah, you definitely save $340 because yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Why was this one $340? I don't get it. It's such an odd choice because I know it's exclusive. I know that people are going to pay for it anyway, but man, I feel like they're just taking advantage of us making this $340 figure because they knew it was going to sell out. But at the same time, you don't get as much as the deluxe yellow suit. And that one was about the same price. Yeah, I double checked, and yeah, the yellow suit was the same price as this one for less accessories, which, you know, the brown suit has less accessories. So bit of an odd choice. And yeah, I do feel like we got taken advantage of a little bit by Sideshow or Hot Toys or whoever decided the pricing for them. But yeah, I still kind of want them, not gonna lie. I just really hope they don't follow this trend and start overpricing exclusives just because they're exclusives and they know people are gonna buy them anyway, because that would just suck. Yeah, let's just hope they don't do that. But then here, the photos look good too. He's wearing the mask, and I mean, that is a good option for him, but he never wore it in the movie, so I probably won't use it. But the mask is actually different than the yellow suit. It's a similar mold, but if you look close, the lines are actually different. So yeah, it looks really good though, and I just don't see myself really using it because, of course, you know, he didn't actually wear it in the movie. With the brown suit, I should say, because obviously he wore it with the yellow suit, yellow and blue suit, but with this one, he didn't. So yeah, we'll just have to see how I end up displaying them when they come in. And here, these look very cool as well. I really love this pose on the left with Hulk's, like the actual Hulk claws. Those look cool. And maybe though that's the reason they're charging us so much, which I don't think that's why, but that's the only really unique accessory I can think of that they actually gave us. Then here on the right, I really like this head position. I do like this head sculpt. Let me know down in the comments what you think, but I actually do like this. This looks really, really good. It has some wrinkles on it. The mouth is slightly open, but with the certain eye positions, like here, he looks a little bit odd, but it's just because he's looking up at like the Hulk. And then here on the right, he's kind of has some side eye. Like, man, this head sculpt looks really good. I am very glad I'm going to get different head sculpts for Hugh Jackman. I have, of course, the yellow suit, this one, and then I'm still debating on keeping it, but the Age of Apocalypse one, that one looks really cool, but yeah, I'm still debating it a little now that I was actually able to lock this in, and this one is so expensive. Then here on the left, he's got his claws out, mask on. And here on the right, yeah, I really like the head sculpt. You can give me your opinions, but I just really like it. I'm really glad I'm getting this figure because this looks so good. The actual like eye position, like once I get them in, of course, whenever they decide to give me that deluxe Wolverine, I'll have to compare the head sculpts because at this point, I'm sure they're both going to come in around the same time. Well, you know, we'll see, but it is a bit surprising this kind of released as early as it did, but it makes sense because most of it's probably reused from the yellow suit. Some updates, of course, a different suit, different head sculpt, but yeah, they were probably working on these side by side. So hopefully if they come in around the same time, you know, I'm going to do some comparisons, check out the head sculpts and different things like that, because this one does look really good. And I'm curious which one I end up liking more. Then here on the left, they did that comic cover where he's got his claws out and like he doesn't have the one finger wag type hand, but they just gave him this one, and yeah, it looks good. It's interesting because I think we all remember that really long video that I think like Disney or something put out of just Hugh Jackman. There is like hours and hours long video, and people actually found that he did the finger wag with the claws out just randomly in the video out of nowhere, and that's the pose they were going for. So it's pretty interesting. And here on the right, he's actually using the base, and the base looks good to me. Like I mentioned, it looks like reused from maybe the Boba Fett set or something, but yeah, it's a base, you get one. And here on the left, man, like I keep saying, that head sculpt looks so good. Like maybe they didn't make it look as good as it could in the actual product photos when it was first coming out, but these bloggers, yeah, they did it justice. Because this, if you showed someone this and said that's Hugh Jackman, I mean, the hair would throw him off a little because it does look plasticky. But if you told them that, especially looking, okay, we can't even see, but looking like at this part, yeah, that just looks just like him, and I really like that. Then here on the right, they went with another comic cover, just the kind of jumping Wolverine look, and it looked good. Ooh, if I could talk today, you might be able to tell, but my throat's been a little itchy, so hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything. But yeah, if I sound weird throughout the video, that's why. Maybe I should have said that up front, but you know, it came out a little bit there trying to get through it. But this pose is cool. One that I definitely wouldn't go for, especially, you know, I'm kind of a little worried about how the longevity, of course, of the silicone arms, but let's be honest, you know me, I'm going to dynamically pose it anyway. But yeah, it's a decent pose, not one I'd go for though. Then here, another really awesome one. And like I keep saying, that head sculpt looks very, very good. So I'm excited to get it. And I like this hand without the claws out. Like, man, yeah, I'm excited to get this figure, and it looks so good. I don't know if it's going to look as good as the yellow suit, but I am really curious because I got to admit, I am a big fan of kind of the like darker color of the brown and then the tan, which someone in my comments on the actual preview video of them did mention the part that I mentioned was yellow before is actually tan. So I'm just assuming they're correct. So if that's incorrect, let me know in the comments if it's brown and yellow. But they told me it was tan. And if you're watching this, confirm in the comments, and thank you for letting me know. Then here, also tan on the helmet. I'll just start calling it tan because they corrected me. And it looks good. I mean, they need to push the actual gauntlets up a little to hide the wrist pegs. But other than that, I'm excited for this figure. The teeth look really, really good. And yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of yapping at this point because this figure looks as good, if not maybe better than the yellow suit, just right off the bat. Of course, the yellow suit, you get more stuff, and the price point for this one doesn't make as much sense because the yellow suit, you get more. And then this brown suit, it's the same price, but you get less. So yeah, just looking at it figure wise, I really, really like this one. I'm very glad I'm able to get this suit. The yellow one's gonna look great. Of course, it was in the movie more, but this brown suit, I'm so glad they gave it to us because I am very excited. You can even kind of see here, which I don't remember seeing on any other photos, but you see that vein, and then it looks like he's very freckled out on the actual arm. So that'll be interesting to see whenever I get him in. And going back real quick, yeah, you can kind of see it there. So they put a lot of detail into these arms. So yeah, I'm just impressed by these figures. Like I mentioned before, the blue suit Wolverine might be my figure of the year. Of course, this one's awesome, but it can't really be figure of the year in my opinion, just because it was exclusive. And that means not everyone could get it. So I wouldn't want to make that one figure of the year. But then again, the battle damage Vader is still, I'm so excited to get that one because that one, that battle damage Vader might be my figure of the year. We'll just have to see. I keep mentioning it, but those of you who know what I collect more of probably know which one I'm leaning a bit more towards. So yeah, we'll just see whenever they actually decide to give me my figures. And this photo is cool as well. They actually took Hulk and posed him with the Wolverine. So those of you who want to pose him like this, that's a pretty valid, pretty awesome looking choice. Then here, this one's a little bit more accurate. You know, you got Deadpool. He's got him without the mask on, showing the claws. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Like you see Hulk's arm here. The only thing that's missing is Deadpool getting hit right into a tree. So now we're going to talk briefly about the Miles Morales, the Alien versus Avengers suit thingy that came out. I love collecting Spider-Man figures, but this one for me, yeah, I'm just not getting it. But then again, also on Sideshow, I saw that they're not going to have it, or there was some announcement when I RSVP'd that came out a little bit later that said something about them not having this figure on their site. So it looks like they're not going to end up having this on Sideshow, at least at this point in time. So yeah, it's a bit interesting, but either way, it's not a loss for me. But those of you who really want this out there, you might have to track it down elsewhere. But yeah, I wish you luck because it looks cool, I will admit, but it's just not one I'd spend my money on, to be honest. Then here, I am kind of excited for this one. I did kind of like the Suicide Squad. I know it's not the best movie in the world, and Suicide Squad, the James Gunn one, was better, but seeing this Harley in this outfit, it's pretty iconic, and Hot Toys is making some hot toys, so yeah, especially the Artisan here on the left, I might try for this one. There's no official announcement that it's going to be on Sideshow or any other photos yet. I'll make a whole separate video whenever we get more info for her, but I am kind of excited. You can see, comes with the bat, like the heart, I think, for Enchantress, the sword, probably Katana. What's her name? Katana, her sword or something. Might be thinking wrong, but yeah, this figure looks great. Of course, limited for Artisan, which I'm assuming that's Artisan. Let me know if you know for sure, because if you can translate or anything. But it looks like Artisan because the real hair, and then on the right it looks like the actual sculpted hair. So yeah, looks good. The price isn't too bad. I mean, Artisan's a bit more, but 1980 Hong Kong dollars. It looks like that's like 250-ish USD. So this figure is probably going to be like 270, 280 or something whenever it drops on Sideshow, which hopefully it comes to Sideshow because yeah, the other Artisan I didn't get a chance at. The one was like the what was it? The braid hair or something like that. The one from Suicide Squad, which that one's also cool. I'm on the wait list for on Sideshow. But if I get a chance at this one, yeah, I'm going to go for it because seeing that movie, I enjoyed it. And I think she was the best part of that movie. So definitely want at least this figure. And Deadshot's really cool. I don't know if they're ever going to remake Deadshot, the Will Smith's version. I did like the outfit. He looked very cool. And I would pick that figure up because the movie, I did kind of enjoy it. But at the least, I kind of want this one. And even if I don't get Artisan, that's okay because the sculpted looks pretty good as well. So we'll just have to see whenever official announcements come out. Then here, this one's not for me, but they're actually making the Terminator, the version without the actual skin or anything. I forget what these are called. The endoskeleton, basically. So it's basically the endoskeleton Terminator from, is this Terminator 2? I don't know which one they're basing this on. Yeah, T2. Okay, if I use my eyeballs, I can actually see. So this is a T2 one. Looks like it's going to have a bit of like, not battle damage, but like dirt and stuff on it. The base looks super cool though. I really like that with all the skulls and stuff. And so Terminator was before my time. So I'm not really planning on picking this up. I am getting the battle damage Terminator, the T800. And that's probably all the Terminator representation I need because that movie is really, really good. But it's not one that, for me, because I'm not nostalgic to it, I'm going to go out of my way to actually pick up this. The T1000, which I am kind of debating on the T1000 to be honest, the clean version of the T800 and stuff like that. I'm not going to really focus on those. So this one's going to fall in that same category, especially because it's a bit pricey. You can see it's 25, 30 Hong Kong dollars, and that translates to about like 350 or something USD, 340, somewhere around there. So it's going to be pricey. It might be close to $400 when you actually get it, because it looks like it's going to be die cast, which is awesome. It's going to have a very cool base, and yeah, it looks like a very good figure. So those of you out there who want this, yeah, you're getting it. It looks really, really good. Just not for me. I'll save the money for, you know, the Artisan Harley Quinn at this point, because I cannot lie, I kind of want that figure. I mean, Artisan's cool, but sculpted looks great, and yeah, you know, you guys already know. It's a very good looking figure. But that's basically everything for today. So if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, go ahead and subscribe because we do tons of fun stuff, and definitely comment what you think about all this. Let's have a little discussion down there, talk about all the figures and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, everything. And until next time, stay 6 scale.